Prince Charles' affair with Camilla Parker Bowles resumed shortly after his marriage to Princess Diana and was ultimately one of the reasons for the breakdown of their relationship. The princess' former bodyguard, Sergeant Alan Peters, has given a startling interview in the CNN series Diana, in which he claimed the Prince of Wales returned to Camilla Parker Bowles only after he discovered Diana had been allegedly cheating with fellow protection officer, Barry Manicky. Mr. Peters also added, "Nobody is the villain. In my view, everyone is the victim. He was under a lot of pressure to get married and she too was the victim of this whole process." Royal experts Richard Eden and Richard Kay discussed the new details on Palace Confidential. Mr. Eden stated, "I found this story really interesting. I mean, you always feel that everyone's had their say about Princess Diana over the years, but there was one royal protection officer who worked for Charles and Diana for first think about 9 years, Sergeant Alan Peters, and HES never really spoken before but HES given an interview. The key thing he said is that Charles is very hard done by in the coverage, particularly in The Crown, because all the story has been that Charles betrayed Diana. He was back with Camilla very soon, leaving Diana in tears at the palace." Peter says from what he knows himself, Diana was the first one to have an affair, and that was with a fellow protection officer Barry Manicky. He added, "Sergeant Alan Peters felt so strongly about this that he confronted his employer, Prince Charles, and told him about the affair and said that he would quit himself if it wasn't ended. He really didn't feel he could carry on with his job, and what becomes even more intriguing is he was then moved to a different job. And sadly a year later he died. He was killed in a road accident." Richard Kay added, "And I should just point out that not long afterward, Sergeant Alan Peters was also moved because his relationship with Diana broke down." Diana later admitted to the affair, stating that she was deeply in love with Barry when she was 24 or 25 years old. This was around 4 years into her marriage with the Prince of Wales. Peters also stated in the documentary that he confronted Diana about the affair. He said, "I started to notice her behavior was unusual when we were anywhere near Barry Manicky, which was certainly indicating that something may have happened between them, so I decided to talk to her about it. For the first 20 minutes she absolutely categorically denied it, but then she told me exactly what was going on.